Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to learn about different types of function calling in the C programming language. Okay, so a function, depending on whether the arguments are present or not and whether a value is returned or not, may belong to one of these four categories. The first one is function without arguments and without return value, and function without arguments and with the return value, and function with arguments and without return value, and function with arguments and with return value. So these are the different types of the function calling methods. So now let us see the first one, that is the function without arguments and without return value. So here the function without arguments and without return value, so we're considering the two functions here, that is the function 1 and function 2. Okay, so inside the function 1, so we are declaring the function 2. Okay, so whenever, so now let us consider this one as a calling function and function 2 as a called function. Okay, so in this case the function is not passing any argument to the called function, that is a function 2. It is not passing any argument to the called function, which is a function 2. Okay, and it is the function 2 is also returning, it is not returning any value to the calling function. Okay, so in the function without arguments and without return value, so in the function, so from the main function, that is the function 1, so here it is not passing any arguments, right? In the parentheses there are no arguments. Calling function. Okay, so function 2, so parameters are passed function here and no return value is returned to the calling function. Okay, so only the control is passed to the function 2, but data is not passed to the function 2. So similarly, after executing the function 2, it is not returning any data to the function. Okay, so it is not returning any data to the calling function. Okay, so here only control is passed to the function 2. Okay, so here the function 2 is defined. The function 2 is declared here in the main function, that is function 1. So when a call is invoked to the function 2, then the control will pass to the function 2. So the definition part of the function 2. Okay, it will get the control. So here when the call is invoked, the control will go to the definition part of the function 2 and the instructions in the function 2 will get executed. Okay, so after executing, it won't return any value because here it is given void function 2. So if you are using the void, means it won't return any value. So the control will be passed to the after the to the calling function. Okay, so after the function to the remaining instructions will get executed here. Okay, so that's why it is only passing the control between the calling function to called function, but it is not passing any data between the calling function to called function. Okay, so there is no argument passing and no return value, only control is passed here. So example for the function without argument and without return value. So here given a program to calculate the sum of the two numbers. Okay, so first of all we are here we are declaring the sum part. Okay, so we are declaring the sum part here, that is the function prototype is given, that is void sum. So after that one, so the main program will start here. So we are taking the main with the void because the function won't return anything here. So going to calculate the sum of two numbers. So after that one, the control will pass to the sum. So here the call will get invoked and the control will pass the called function from the calling function. So here the main is the calling function and sum is the called function. So when the sum is invoked here, so the control will pass to the called function. Okay, so here given the diagram, right? So calling function and called function. Okay, so when the call is invoked, the control passes to the called function, which is the function definition part of the function 2. Okay, so here the void sum, and enter the two numbers, that is a and b. So we are entering the two numbers. After entering the two numbers, it will declare the sum is a plus b. Okay, so it is going to print the sum of the a and b. Okay, and the control will get returned to the calling function. Okay, but here if you see in the parenthesis, there is no argument here passed to the called function. Similarly, it is not returning any value to the calling function. Okay, so here no data is passed between the calling and called function. Okay, so like this it will print the sum of the two numbers. A function that does not return any value cannot be used in an expression, but it can only be used as an independent statement. So next one is function without argument and with return value. Okay, so here we are not passing any arguments, but the called function is returning a value to the calling function. Okay, so here we are having the calling function and the called function. So in the calling function, for the function 1, so result equals to function 2. Then the call gets invoked and the control passes to the function 2 definition part. So in the function 2 definition part, the statements will get executed. After that, so it is going to return the value, that is x, return x. So it is going to return the value to the calling function. Okay, so here input is not given to the called function, but it is producing some output to the calling function. Alright, so here when the function 2 is invoked, only the control is passed to the function 2 definition part. Okay, and the instructions in the function 2 will get executed and the result is returned as in the format of x. Okay, it will be passed to the function 2. Okay, so here for the output only data is provided by the called function to the calling function, that is the value x. Okay, but as the input no data is given here. Okay, so there is no argument passing, but it is returning the value and control to the calling function after the execution of the called function. So now let us see the example for function without argument and with return value. Okay, so here this is the example to calculate the sum of two numbers. Okay, so here int sum, so we are giving the int sum as a function prototype. Okay, so next void main, so here the program starts here running, and then so we are going to calculate the sum of two numbers, and since it is returning some value, right, so we are taking it as a result. Okay, int result and going to calculate the sum of two numbers, then the sum will be invoked here. Okay, and the int sum, so this function definition part will get executed. So enter two numbers, so it will so user will enter the two numbers and the sum of the two numbers will be returned back to the calling function. So I am taking the sum of the two numbers as 3 and 2. Okay, a as 3 and b as 2. So the sum of two numbers is 5. So it will return the value 5 to the calling function. Okay, and then it will print the result, that is the answer is 5, right? So here the a plus b is 3 plus 2, that is 5. So the 5 value will be returned to the calling function and it will be printed as the result. Okay, so this is about the function without argument and with return value. So next one is function with argument and without return value. So here we are providing the input to the called function. Okay, but the called function is not returning any value to the calling function. Okay, so first in the calling function, so when the function 2 is invoked, then the control will pass to the function 2 definition part and the instructions in the function 2 will get executed. So here in the calling function, the invoked function is having 10 and 20 as the arguments here. Okay, so this is the actual parameters, and this actual parameters will get passed to the called function formal parameters. So here given the formal parameters as int x, the value 10 is copied to the x and 20 is copied to the y. Okay, so 10 will get executed here. Okay, so after that it is not going to return any value, so it doesn't return the value. Okay, just the control will get passed to the calling function, so there is no return value here. So now let us see the example. So here we are giving the function prototypes void sum of int comma int, and then void main, the program execution will start here. So we are declaring the variables a, b and result. So calculate the sum of two numbers, enter the two numbers, that is a and b. So I am giving the a value as 3 and b value as 2. So the 3 comma 2, sum of 3 comma 2. Okay, so when the function gets invoked here, then the call will get to the function definition part. So here the values will be copied to int a comma int b, that is 3 and 2. Okay, so void sum of int a comma int b. So we're using the function with the void because it is not returning any value to the main function. Okay, so there is no return value, that's why we are giving it as a void sum of int a comma int b, and then the sum is %d. So the sum of the two numbers will be taken here. Okay, so that is a 3 plus 2, which is 5. So it will get printed on the output screen. Sum is %d. Okay, so here the after calculating the two values, then directly the value is getting printed on the output screen, but it is not returned to the main function. Only the control will get to the main function after executing this part. Okay, so this value is not returned to the main function. Okay, so the next one is the function with argument and with return value. So in this type, so we are having both the arguments and the return value. Okay, the calling function is passing the arguments as input to the called function, and then the called function is providing the output as a return value to the calling function. Okay, so along with the control, the data is passed between the calling to the called function. Okay, so normally in the case of the functions, the function will act as a black box, right, which is opaque, and the input is given to the black box. So some processing will be done in the black box and it is going to present some output, right? So similarly here, so this function with argument and with return value is acting as a black box. So it is going to give some parameters. It is going to pass some parameters as input to the called function, and it is going to process the parameters which will produce the output, that is the return value x is the output produced to the calling function. Okay, so here both the control and data is passed to the called function. So here 10 value and 20 value will get to the get passed to the formal parameters int x comma int y. Okay, so after that the processing is done here and the result will be taken as a x part, return x. Okay, so now let us see the execution part here. So example for function with the argument and with return value. And the argument and return value here. Okay. So int sum of int comma n int, which is the function prototype, and then the execution will start from here. Void main. So we are taking the variables a, b and result. So enter the two numbers. So which is a and b, that is 3 and 2 I am taking. So result equals to sum of a comma b. Okay, so sum of 3 comma 2. So then the function will get called here and the control passes to the function definition part. So it will take the input 3 and 2. Okay, so here the actual parameters are passed to the formal parameters. Okay, so the values will be copied to the int a comma int b, and then it is going to perform the sum and returns the sum to the calling function. Okay, so since here we're having both the arguments and return value, we are not using void here. Okay, so here we are not using any void because it is returning some value. We are using the function with the return type as int. Okay, so this a plus b, that is sum is 3 plus 2 5, so which will be copied to the result part. Okay, which will be copied to the variable result, and the sum is 5 will be printed on the screen. Okay, so this is about the function with the different types of functions. Okay, thanks for watching my video. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.